What we're gonna do, we got some pasta, some big pasta too. So we're gonna fill this up with a little water. I've already filled it with cannoli oil. I've already put the cannoli oil in the pasta, which is going to be good. I use cannoli oil a lot, so it's one of the best oils to use. So I got these big pasta things, and well, so I can go with it. Now, I'm going to use ground turkey instead of beef. For my ground turkey instead of beef. For the, see those big pieces of pasta? And it's already filled with cannoli oil, so it doesn't stick. Okay. We got some good stuff. So we're cooking with that. Now we got our ground turkey right here. You know, if you want to do it quick, you boil it and then you put it in the air fryer. Or if you want to do it slow, you let it thaw out naturally overnight, depending on what you want to do. But when you boil it, you got to be really careful. The juices will, unless you get close to the sink, the juices will go everywhere. The meat juice. So you want to keep it close to the sink. You know, close to the then I just take my knife here. Gotta clean up this. Clean up the knife. Go down the boat. Okay, well, since we don't want this tube, put this in the trash. Now, what you want to do, if you want to make it ready for pasta, you know, you want to basically hammer it down a little bit, like this. I can show you. Oh, you get it. I'm just smashing it. Maybe I can help. Ta-da. Okay. There we go. So what I'm doing is taking this sausage and I'm smashing it. Yeah, you can see. Sometimes I gotta clean up afterwards on my chopping block. There we go. Clean up here. A little hot water. And well, if you just come in, join the chat. So here's what we're doing. Our chat is cold as the refrigerator. Come on now. All right. Well, what we're gonna do here, Alex. How you doing, Alex? All right, we're cooking now. We got our ground turkey. Unfortunately, because it's boiled, doesn't mean doesn't mean it's cooked. So you gotta put it in here. Gotta put it in that air fryer. Put it back in the sink. Wash your hands a little bit. Some dish soap. How you doing, Kappa Kappa? So I'm washing my hands because there's meat on my fingers. You gotta wash the cutting board. Because it's already been boiled, you don't need to put it much on the air fryer. You know, you don't need to do much with the air fryer because, well, I only need to put it on I only need to put it on 15 minutes. That's it. Alright, I got it on 15 minutes. Set it on 15. It's never an easy thing. Clean your scissors. Tonight is going to be ground turkey spaghetti. Alright, now I got some pasta cooking on there. Some really big pieces of round penne pasta. Like big penne. And show you how I'm going to make my pasta. Okay, well, got what we need to do. So I'm just putting back on my board and getting the pasta ready because I got the pasta set on 7 degrees. I got the pasta set on 7. It usually gets pretty hot pretty quickly when it's set on 7. Why, yes, I am. That's funny, straight bride. Really funny. Anyway, let's getting back to the to what we're doing. We're cooking here. Now we got this stuff cooking. It won't take long. It'll just take 15 minutes for the air fryer. It might take just a little bit longer for the boiling of the pasta. I already got my pasta sauce right here. We're going to use, some Hunt's traditional and some Hunt's garlic and herb. And, of course, we're going to, in the pasta, we're always going to put some vinegar in there to give it a little flavor. To mix with the, it always gives it a little flavor. I always like vinegar with my pasta because, well, it gives it a little flavor. So, I always put a little flavor in there. And the flavor I like to do is vinegar. I do support 2A. I support that, yes. I believe 2A's are right. That's a joke. Anyway, that being said, I have this very nice vinegar. You know, this is apple cider vinegar. I also like to use distilled vinegar. I just like vinegar in my pasta, that's all. Thank you, my Slingshot brothers. How you doing? What are you doing, Jess? I'm just doing a cooking stream tonight, and I'm just talking about the ingredients that I'm going to use. And of course, you always keep a clean plate around. I'm making pasta. No, I'm using apple cider vinegar tonight. I always like to put vinegar in my spaghetti, in my pasta, especially with tomato. Well, I'll put it this way. When it comes to guns, I personally, one of my favorites is, well, not a firearm, but it's the Hudson Blitz. Don't have one, but I want one. Oh, it's great. It's great. I like the more flavor in the noodles. You know, it's very similar to how you flavor pasta salad. I like it in my spaghetti. It just gives the spaghetti sauce more flavor. You know, more of a tangy flavor. You know. I'm not afraid of anybody. I have God on my side. I'm not, well, I believe in God, and I believe that God will see me through, you know? Awesome. Well, I use canola oil for my pasta noodles. I'm making a ground turkey with the pasta. I'm actually air frying ground turkey. So that's going to be very good. Yep. So no, I have not, Fly. So, I'm going to the tournament. I'm going to have a good time and enjoy the cooking stream that I'm doing. I mean, it's like... But, all right, well, we're going to see what happens right now. Yes, yes, yes. Well, it's cooking with SSW is a good thing. So, we're doing all right. Awesome, Joseph. God bless you, Fly. Oh, boy. I ruined Tack's marriage? Oh, I didn't know I did that. Had no clue. Well, that's what you get when you want to hang around with tic-tac-hoes. Yeah, exactly. I'm coming there. Awesome, awesome. Can't wait to see the video, Joseph. Not for Tack. With the hot hooker showing up, he sure loves to get funky. I wonder how many STDs that guy has. Oh man, probably a lot. He's probably itching his balls now with everything he caught for some nasty females. I'll definitely watch that too, Joseph. Definitely. God bless you, Joseph. 3 in a row. Tic-tac-hoes. I'm not scared. I'm not scared, Straight Pride. I'm with my community there, okay? Awesome. Joseph is an awesome guy. I think you'll like his channel. A lot of great videos. A lot of great. Did you watch that stand-up comedy I sent you, Camo Kempa? Hi, Grizz. I'm sorry. Is that the real Grizz? Thank you, Grizz. I just want to know if it's the real you. I mean, that's not your other channel that I'm used to. I mean, that's another channel, yeah. So, that's another. I gotta verify it's you. I mean, the Grizz Live. That's not the one I know. Yeah, someone check Grizz to see if it's him. You don't know these days. These trolls will just, yeah. I don't see how. Straight Pride. He's been in Colorado and Kansas. Ain't no Pennsylvania I've ever seen. And he's an archer, not a slingshot shooter. Anyway. Thank you, Chris. But definitely, if you come in your other channel, I'll reinstate you as moderator. I don't care. I'm living my life. I'm doing what I'm doing. It seems that Dave has the problem, not me. Why would Dave be so, so hell-bent on interrupting my life, smearing my name, if he wasn't just a little butthurt? I don't know why he's so damn butthurt over nothing, to be honest with you. He's so butthurt. I mean, come on now. Over something so small and petty. Has he not matured and grown up? Terrible. I thought I was angry at him, but I realized I pity him. I've come to know that I pity the guy because he's a guy who has no friends. No real friends. His life is pretty sad, if you ask me. I mean, my life is not like, the cat's meow, but he just has a way of basically, he just pushes people away from him. Because everything's about the channel. Everything's about the clickbait. Everything's about the shock value at the expense of people that of the people around him. It's a very lonely life. I used to be mad at him, but now he's pitiful. No, I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if that's you or not, though, so I gotta be careful. You know what I mean? Yes, I am. Well, let's see what's going on. Let me There we go. All right. Oh yeah, it's cooked very well. All right. Well, that's good. I'll let that heal out, you know. All right. Well, let's see. I'll show you what I'm doing. Well, I'm giving it some air. It's still hot, so I'm gonna just giving it a little, letting it lose some steam. You know, cool off a little bit. It's gonna be ground turkey spaghetti. All right. Well. You know, at this point, I'll tell you what, I'm not even angry anymore. Because I realize that Dave is a very sad, immature little man. All his stuff, you know, is very immature humor. I like comedy as much as the next guy. But his humor is disgusting. It's juvenile. There's something wrong with him. At his age, he should have a better sense of humor than this. Well, it's going to be some, not adding any spices because I already got like garlic and herb pasta sauce and some traditional. The only thing I'm adding for this one is basically apple cider vinegar in the pasta. So, yeah, Kappa, can you verify that he's Grizz? Please. I'm letting go of it all. He does. I would say this: when it comes to good looks, come on now. I'm better looking than he is. And when it comes to everything else, you know, yeah, he's got a car and a house. I get that. But do I envy him for these things? No. But does he have friends? No. That's what's sad. That everyone who considered him friend has basically turned their backs on him because he's immature. He's a grown man, but he's not at the same time. Mentally, it's still middle school for him. Mentally, he's still a teenager. You know? That's the sad part. Yeah, he can have all those nice things, but maturity, that's what he lacks. Hello, twin. I don't know anything about that. With Dave, it could be a troll. All right, I'll see what I can do, man. I'll tell you what. I'll make you moderator. All right, here you go. There you go. Well, I don't know. I don't care about what he does. I never really did. People think I care about what somebody does. Well, I care about who's dating who or none of that immature nonsense. I don't. What I do care about is this person a good person? Is this person doing good things? And I can't say that about Dave. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just tired of that. I'm too old for this high school bullshit. You know, I'm too old for this. You know what I mean? So let's get it off. Let's continue the cooking, shall we? Straight pride. Now that's the biggest joke I've heard. Sarah, people have a personality. You know? Yeah, I get it. Dave sees me as a goofy idiot sidekick. That's how he sees me. Okay? I'm not anything. I wouldn't worry about that, Grizz. And Dave just sees me as a goofy idiot sidekick. Up until recently when I said I was... Up until he couldn't control me. And then I wasn't such a goofy idiot sidekick anymore. That's just how it is. That's life. Yeah, I know. I know they're the same person. Doesn't really matter to me anymore. I don't really care anymore. That being said, let's get back to the pasta, shall we? We're getting up there, aren't we? It goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. You know? Thank you, Hank. Well, right now, Hank, thank you, Hawk. Right now, I'm just doing some cooking. You can see I'm just cooking right now. Letting that cool. I'm just testing the noodles. Oh, they're ready. They're squishy. They're ready. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here's the noodles. Here's the noodles. All right. Whoa. There we go. All right. Talk about a stroke of good luck. All right. Don't need to turn off that burner. Always turn off your burners after you're done. Okay. What we're going to do here. There you have it. I'll show it to you. These big old penne. These are penne noodles, so that's going to be pretty good. Oh boy. I add cannoli oil. Not olive oil. Cannoli oil. I'm a cannoli oil kind of guy. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay. Now we're just going to add one of my favorite ingredients. Just a little bit of vinegar. Distilled. be surprised how a simple ingredient, once it's mixed up, boom. So it's going to perform very well. Yes, canola oil. Sorry, I mispronounced it. Canola oil. I prefer canola oil. Because they're immature assholes, and they got nothing better to do. And they're narcissists. That's why. And they see me as a clown instead of a human being. Well, I never had ziti. Are you talking about the ziti? I prefer all types of noodles in my spaghetti. How about that, Chris? Yeah, I know. Yeah. No need to talk about them no more. No need, no need. Now it's time to do something else. Shall we? Unfortunately, with something wrong with my electric can opener a little bit, so I gotta give it a little nudge. In the sense, I gotta poke a hole in it and let it run. There we go. All right. Now that's the first layer. We're going to do here right now. All right. Yeah. Now this is the ground turkey. Should cut this up, and I'm going to cut it up on the chopping block. Little pieces. Life goes on and on and on. Just gonna cut it. Some chunks. There we go. Okay. Chunks of steel. Ground turkey. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. I'm doing the best I can. Let me take this out. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, I'm making spaghetti. That's what I'm doing. There's a lot of things you can do with ground turkey. You work with what you got, Grizz. Okay, we got the garlic and herb added to it. Now it's time to just mix it up. I tell you. All right. Well, I got my spoon. Well, it's time to just mix her up with everything, all the ingredients. Yeah, there we go. Just give me a second. I'm gonna mix all this up. There we go. Oh yeah, come on. What do we got here? Woo! Well, that is a dish, my friends, worthy. All right, well, I'm doing the stream. Yeah. You know something? Here you go. Hello, Mimi. How you doing? All right, well, I've done my stream. I've done my cooking. I forgot it already. I'm doing great. Doing great, Mimi. Anyway, let's bring the positive. Well, this has been a great stream. I'm going to have dinner. God bless you. All glory goes to God. Amen. Bye.